What would you do if while you were hiking you encountered Bigfoot? Welcome to Teaching Creative Writing with Miss Ria, and today we are going to look at this story, and we're going to look at this story with the steps involved in the narrative writing process. And then we are also going to add a little dramatization with the siblings Aiden and Zara, who would have encountered Bigfoot while on their hike. So first things first, we read our questions and we underline the parts of the questions that would give us clues as to setting character and problem. So from our question here, you were hiking with your family when you got lost. Write a story of what happened next. You and your family would be characters. Hiking will tell us of the setting, and the fact that you got lost is the problem in the story. So now that we have understood the clues that we need to use in our answer, we put our story in a category. There are two categories: fantasy, reality. Some questions can be both. This question can be both in nature, so we chose the fantasy side of things. We narrow our idea into Bigfoot, the Yeti encounter, and now we plan our story with the plot elements, our formula being Euracophy. So Euracophy would help us to put our story with a particular flow for the plot, ensuring that we have all parts of the plot developed. So Euracophy here with Yeti in mind. The introduction: my family and I were hiking in the forest, so you'll be sure to introduce your family as well as describe the setting of the forest. The rising action: while on the trail, I stopped to tie my laces. This is how the problem starts. So the climax, you realize, so you stop tying your laces, you get up, you realize that you are lost, and now you are trying to find your way back, and this is when you encounter Bigfoot. Now, at this point, you have to characterize Bigfoot, ensure that you make him, put him to be a character that you're not sure if he's friendly yet, to build the tension, build drama. And then the falling action is when you realize he was friendly and he helped you get back to your family. And then our end of the story, this is not the end here, this is just the problem being solved. The end would be that you and your family were thankful to Bigfoot for helping you back home. So now we're going to look at a little dramatization for this question here with the siblings Aiden and Zara, who would have encountered Bigfoot and how Bigfoot would have helped them back home.
So Zara and her family would have been on a hike, and while hiking, Zara would have been climbing trees and playing around the rocks. Her laces got untied, so she stopped to tie her laces. As she stopped to tie her laces, she realized, wait, where is my family? She's not seeing her family anymore, so she starts to panic. She goes to look for them, and while looking for them, she discovers these footprints. Who is that? She finds Aiden, thankfully, but then the children both encounter Bigfoot. They ran for their lives, not knowing what to expect. What was this creature going to do to them? Then they realized that Bigfoot was just a friendly guy who wanted to help them, and so Bigfoot helped the children back to their family.
So I hope you enjoyed our Bigfoot story and the processes that were involved in creating and developing this story.